Welcome back to this pick,
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
and this is going to be our NFL preview of these weekend's games. And our first game is going to be the Bengals and Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta's favored by 4, and I got them winning this game, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's get some statistics out of the way first. Cincy's rush offense is 22nd, and Atlanta's rush offense is 21st. Cincy's rush defense is 26th. Atlanta's rush defense is 28th. Cincy's pass defense is 24th. Atlanta's pass defense is 26th. Pass offense for both teams is 12th and 11th. Total offense for Cincy is 16th, and Atlanta's 11th. Total rush total defense 26th for Cincy and 27th for Atlanta. So yeah, these teams are very, very even.
Really weird.
Really weird. I didn't even believe it when I first saw it, but yeah, they're pretty much the same team. Yep. This one team has a better quarterback, but outside of that, they're pretty much similar. And the keys for Atlanta for me is they need to have Ridley have out a really good game. He played amazing last week, and let's see if he can do it again. Julio's going to have Jackson defend them, and Jackson one of the best corners in the league. Yeah. So they definitely need to do that. They need to try and cover the tight end. I think which one would be my key for the Bengals is I think they're going to be using Eifert a lot because they don't have their middle linebacker, Jones. He's hurt for the year. They don't have both their safeties. They're both out for the year. So, yeah, I think that middle is going to be really weak for Atlanta's defense. And for the keys for Cincinnati is they need to attack the secondary because they're really banged up. And if they can get a little bit of a running game, both of the running backs are hurt, so that's really going to be hard for the Bengals. But let's see if Andy can throw it out, and let's see if they can have a little bit of a shootout. My player of the game for Atlanta is going to be Ridley, and my player of the game for the Bengals is going to be Tyler Eifert.
Yeah, man, this is really crazy, these statistics. I got some statistics here as well. It's like crazy how even they are. Total yards, Bengals got 378, and for the Falcons it's 396, which is crazy close. And yards allowed by both of these defenses is really, really close too. It's 405 for Cincinnati and 413 for the Falcons. So it's kind of crazy, these statistics, and looking at these as well. It's like how close these teams are. And, you think about it, offenses, for me, I think it leans towards Atlanta. But where they meet up is the defense. They're pretty close as yards and how the defense is played. And it's kind of crazy. But, yeah, I'm going with the Falcons in this one because I think it's going to be a tough day for Cincinnati to run the ball because Joe Mixon's out and Giovanni Bernard, is questionable. So even if he plays, he's going to be banged up. So it's going to rely on Andy Dalton, and I don't know, man. I just don't see Andy Dalton slinging for 400 yards and like 5-6 touchdowns. I just don't see it happening. So yeah, man, I think Atlanta's defense is going to take advantage of that. And probably get a couple interceptions on Andy Dalton and make a big difference in this game. But honestly, that could be the difference of if the game's close or not. If he throws a couple picks, I think Atlanta's going to run away with this game. But I think if Andy Dalton can keep things in front of him and not panic and kind of put the game in his hands and manage it well, then they got a shot. But yeah, and to go along with that, I think the keys for the Bengals is for Andy Dalton to step up and not throw picks. And he's thrown 5 already this year with 8 touchdowns. So if he doesn't throw picks and be's a calm in that pocket and be the quarterback that Cincinnati needs them to be, I think they definitely got a shot. But yeah, man, keys for Atlanta for me is run the rock, man, with Tevin Coleman. I think Tevin Coleman's having a good year, and I think he keeps the rock rolling, man, and gets over 100 yards rushing in this game. And to add on to that, that's going to be my player of the game for Atlanta is Tevin Coleman. I think he's going to ball out, and the player of the game for me for Cincinnati is Tyler Boyd. He's been really stepping up and being kind of that second receiver that Cincinnati needs. They got A.J. Green, and he takes most of the heat against the good defensive players. whoever they're playing. So Tyler Boyd's really stepped up and became that number 2 that they need, and I think he's going to have a huge game in this one. Especially, like I said, especially if they don't really have no running game to balance out their offense. I think he's going to be slinging the rock a lot, and I think Tyler Boyd's going to have a crap ton of yards and a crap ton of catches. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Atlanta wins by a couple touchdowns.
Alrighty, well, that's all I got to say about this game.
That'll do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe, and of course, we would love to hear you guys in the comment section and see what you guys think about this game. And we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.